so excited. I think that we have got 169 people in the room at the moment. Nice number. Like it. As you're coming on, Liz, you should be muted, but we do want this to be very interactive. So if you do have any questions, feel free to pop them in the chat because Amy is going to be there as our messenger leader who's going to be answering all of your questions tonight. So this is going to be one hell of a series. I am so excited about this opportunity with Farmasi. I don't know about anybody else. Just like put your hands in the air if you're like so excited about the Farmasi opportunity. I am absolutely buzzing. And we're going to be talking a little bit about the launch tonight, about what happened with the launch, what's been one of our strongest sellers, but how we can actually move from seasonal products going into our flagships and the importance of having flagship products. And we're going to be going through some simple sales strategies. I've got a couple of content, what do I call them now? Cheat sheets that I'm going to give you as well to help you with content creating. And then we're going to leave you with a little bit of a exposure 7-day challenge as well until next week. So I'm going to take you over to the gorgeous Sam Sturrock. She's going to start because, as you know, I only came into Farmasi in April. So I wasn't here for sort of the pre-launch and the launch of it. So yeah, over to Sam.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. Wait a minute. Sorry.
Still a lot joining. I'll keep adding people in for you, Sam.
Okay, that's fine. So, right, if you can hear kids, and the kids are still awake, by the way, so if you can hear them in the background, please just ignore them. But first of all, I just want to say that. So, yeah, as Katie was saying, who was actually here from the beginning? Please can you say in the chat if you were here from the February? I would love to know who was actually here. There's quite a few of you, is good. So, oh my God, quite a lot. Sorry, I'm looking at the chat box. Right, okay, so from the very, very beginning, we had huge success. Sales went boom instantly. And I think a huge part of this was because we had the limited edition box. And in that box, it wasn't just one type of product, okay? We had, if I can remember, we had hair care, we had the coffee, the aloe glow, we had makeup, we had skincare. So from the get-go, we were all sharing, not just one type of product, we were sharing the skincare, we were sharing the makeup, everything. Like, my background, I had never ever in my life promoted makeup, never really promoted skincare, certainly never promoted hair care. So what we were doing from the very beginning was we were getting to try all of the products and we were actually promoting it. And I think from the get-go, this made our sales absolutely incredible, and it made a lot of us step outside our comfort zone and try products that we maybe wouldn't have tried, because I'll be honest, I know Farmasi is known as that makeup business. I actually had no interest in the makeup. Didn't really have much interest in the hair care or the skincare, but because we had that limited edition box, I tried it. And my biggest seller at the very beginning, like the very start, was the double lash mascara. And that blew me away because I had never ever, in the 5 years I've been in the industry, really promoted makeup, and that was my best seller. I kind of thought that my audience only really kind of had wellness products and perfume. So I thought they're not going to be interested in makeup. So from the get-go, that made me start promoting products I never thought I would try. Sorry, I'm reading the chat box. So yeah, from the very beginning, we had huge success at Farmasi. But let me know, please be honest in the chat, I'd love you to tell me, did you continue to promote lots of products, or did you narrow it down to either one product or one type of product? Because I'll be honest and hold my hands up, I did. Once I ran out of that limited edition box, I narrowed it down to 1 or 2 products, and that was just in the wellness range. Let me know if like me, you narrowed it down, You love my accent, thank you. Yes, wellness. No different ones, well done. Focused on certain ones. Sorry, I'm just reading that. Right, okay, yeah. So, I'm going to hand you back to Katie because she's going to be talking about this. Because I'll be honest, I never actually thought about this until Katie mentioned it, and it was a light bulb moment for me. So I hope that this is going to be a huge light bulb moment for you and make you realise a few things.
Yeah, so girls, listen, I think I mean, in sales, you should always have your flagship product, you know, that one product that really gets you excited about the brand that you partnered with. And you'll all have one. Please use the comments as well for you to put what your flagship product is. What is it that you're passionate about? What is it that gets you excited about the brand? What is it that you don't mind sharing day in, day out? What is that product for you? Please put it in the comments. Now, I'm going to just throw it out there right now. If you are going to tell me it's L-carnitine, you need to stop. Right? Because that's the reason why your sales are not growing, because L-carnitine is what we call a seasonal product. If you sell it as a weight loss product, you will not sell it at Christmas time in that season. You will not. You might get the odd one, but if you think about in the summer season when you're selling 20, 30, 40, 50 boxes in a month, you're not going to do that in sort of the winter time, because that particular product, especially like weight loss, you're looking at January when people are going into that new year, new me vibe, and then the summer. That is what we would call a seasonal product, because it's only three, maybe 4 months of the year that product will do really, really well. So if you are only focused on that product, you probably are feeling a little bit disheartened right now because your sales are not as big as what they were in sort of July, August, September. Would you agree? I know, because I was the same. I was selling 5,000 a month. Do you know what I mean? That's insane. 5,000 a month we're going from this house every single month, but now not. I'm selling maybe 3 or 4 boxes now. So it is very limited. So if you're like sort of looking at yourself going, oh my God, my business isn't working. Is it something that I'm doing? What can I be doing instead? My advice is to go back to those flagship products. Those flagship products need to be a part of your daily routine. It's something that you can showcase every single day without even thinking about creating the content. So I am going to give you some ideas on that later on in this series, but we've got to kind of shift our focus a little bit, especially when we're going into what I call the busiest sales season in the whole entire the whole entire year. Like what you do in October will determine what your November and December are going to turn out like. So shift that focus now. You've still got time. We've got, you know, a week left till the end of the month. You've still got time to shift the focus from sort of wellness, because I'm a wellness girl as well. It's all I talk about. It really is. But, you know, we've got to sort of get with the seasons. And this season is obviously our gift section. And it's also cosmetics. 100% it's cosmetics. So even just doing, if you can introduce a little bit of the makeup, you know, if you're going out on a Friday night, plan some content around getting ready with me. Get ready with me whilst I'm getting ready for the night out, you know? You can introduce it that way. It's the party season. So you really want to grab that opportunity whilst it is the party season. And we've got all of these incredible bundles, gifts and offers, the advent calendar and all of those gorgeous things that are coming. We want to get them out as much as we possibly can and reap those new customers from them offers. And I'm pretty sure, I mean, this is the first time that I've been with Farmasi, but my previous brand did introduce sort of Black Fridays. We did like a November sales, there was lots of sales in November as well going into the Christmas period. And I'm pretty sure Farmasi will be doing it as well. I think we are in a really good position, ladies. I mean, I wasn't here in pre-launch, but I saw that kit and I was like, oh my gosh, £59. It's 59 quid, weren't it? And you got the best of the brand. I call it the best of the brand. The exclusive box, I call it the best of the brand because you're getting a bit of everything. And I think that's how we want to sell it. We want to sell it as like the pharmacy lifestyle. You know, everybody washes the hair once a week. Everybody, you know, uses some form of wellness. Everybody drinks coffee pretty much, you know, and well thought of that box because it literally has got all the products that anyone coming in can just introduce in their beauty and health routine. And that's how I promote this brand as well. I call it make money from sharing your health and beauty routines online. Make money from sharing your health and beauty routines online. It wins every single time because every woman that I speak to, they're like, well, yeah, of course I want to do that. You know, if I'm putting makeup on my face, I may as well make money from it. If I'm making a wellness drink in the morning, I may as well make money from it. If I'm washing my hair 3 times a week, I may as well make money from it. You know? So we have got an incredible opportunity. It's just we've got to get more of the products and more of the product range onto our social feed so they can see that we're not just a wellness company. We're not just a wellness company. We are so much more than that. So, seasonal products, ladies, think about what you are probably promoting now, right now, and see is that seasonal? Would that be classed as seasonal? And if so, let's switch it out and put something else in that is more seasonal towards the Christmas season. Do you want to add anything to that, Sam?
No, that is absolutely perfect, and I agree. And it wasn't until you had said that that I was like, oh my God, yes, that is. I had been doing, like at the beginning, I was promoting loads. Like, well, not loads, I maybe had like five or six
Like
core
she
products.
was like a walking billboard, weren't you? Walking
Yeah,
billboard for Farmasi. She was
yeah.
everywhere.
And then I got more focused on the wellness, which was fine, but then I got too focused and I was still using all the other products. But if you came onto my social media and my stories, you would have probably only thought that Farmasi done a couple of wellness products because that's all that I was like sharing. And it wasn't until you said that, and actually convention as well, I had said to Amy, right, that's it, I'm going to start sharing more of the skincare, more of the makeup, and that's what I've actually been selling. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'm like,
yeah.
it makes sense. Make it make
It,
sense.
it does, it makes sense. And I mean, you know, we've got a streamline opportunity. It's so transparent that it does make sense. It's like make it not make sense. Like, why is not everybody not signed up already? Do you know what I mean? Because it is incredible.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I just wanted to set the expectation because I know that there is a lot. I mean, I do a lot of one-to-ones and you know the quick fire 15 minutes and I'm like, right, tell me how I can help you. And every single person over the past couple of weeks have said, feel really deflated.
Yeah.
I think I'm doing something wrong. I'm not selling. And then I look at the profile and they're just promoting L-carnitine still. And I'm like, that's why nobody's interested right now. They've got the fluffy jumpers on, you know, they've got the leggings on. They're not bothered about, you know, fitting into the bikini for summer right now. They're happy to get into the winter bodies, you know? So we've got to be thinking about what our niche market is going to want to see from us because we're promoting a business, you know, and even though we've got to share the products that we like and we like the results from, we've got to share the products that our consumers are going to want to buy right now. And that is 1000% gifts. So I'm not saying don't promote L-carnitine. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is if you are promoting it, you need to be promoting more stuff as well. All right. That is like a real like golden nugget. Please do. Please do it. And like we said before, pick your passion products. I call it passion products, but it's those flagships that excite you about the brand that you've even got your own testimonial for, because we all know your personal results with a particular product will sell. You know, I've got girls that have had incredible results with our Revive range. And that is something that is part of everybody's beauty routine every single week, isn't it? Everybody washes the hair. So that I would call a flagship product because she's got her own testimonial. She's got passion for it, and all she needs to do is share her own results, and she's selling it like hotcakes, ladies. It's just going straight out all the time. She has a hot list on in her stories with a testimonial, with her results. Bang, bang, bang. She's selling 3 or 4 every single day. So it can be done. So definitely passion products you want to push, and then bring in those focus products. So your gifts and your seasonal products, but going towards Christmas. Does that make sense? Yeah, perfect. This is good stuff, ladies. Good stuff. And obviously, we've got the calendar coming. I need to just touch on the calendar because it's bloody beautiful. It's gorgeous. Love the cream with the gold. We're going to sell loads of them. Now, you don't want to be promoting them just yet, okay? They don't launch until the 10th of November. So my advice would be is to push through your end of October with what we've got, what you can sell, go into November with all of your gifts and get your customers familiarized, okay? Like front load with what you've got in your back office. Then if you want to start teasing it out and getting some pre-orders 7 days before it launches, that's a good starting point. But you don't want to do it yet because you're going to slow your sales for the end of the month and front loading your November. That's what I always say. You want to fly through the end and you want to front load as much as you possibly can with your passion products, your beauty routines, your wellness routines, and those products. The Farmasi lifestyle, ladies, the Farmasi lifestyle. Anything you want to add to that, Sam?
No, one thing I want to say, by the way, that I think that will go in our favour is the Look Fantastic Advent Calendar. That's out of stock, and that's not going to be restocked until the middle of November. So we're going to be getting this before the USA. I do know that we're going to be getting it before the USA, and they're getting it around the 10th, and we should be getting it at least a week before. So I feel like that we could really be using this in our favour, because I don't know about you, that Look Fantastic one has got, I think, what might be similar products to ours, but obviously it's quite pricey. And I see it all over TikTok. What's that?
Sam, do you know what's actually in it?
No.
No. I thought you had a
No.
little inkling that you knew what was in it. Then I was like, oh, might be getting some inside info, inside gossip from our Sam. All right, okay. Well, anyway, all I know is it's going to be a fraction of the price of all the ones that you see. That's a fact. Because
guys, I don't know. I see it in the chat. They're like, spell. No, I don't know. I just know that it's coming.
I feel like she knows, girls. You know, I think she's keeping it up her sleeve. The cheeky bugger.
I know that it's coming sooner. Sooner.
Okay, so we're getting it before the 10th. Is that what you're saying to me?
Yeah, and they are hoping for the end of this month. Hoping. Well, they'll be on pre-order. That the pre-orders might, this is just what I've heard from someone, it might be a rumour, so please do not take this, that Sam said, that yeah, it might be going on pre-order, and then it'll be like out like the week later, so we'll be able to order more.
That's music to my ears, because if that's the case, you know that as soon as it's up for pre-order, it's bang, 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 ladies. It's get that out, because every woman is going to want it. Just saying. Like I said, it will be a fraction of some of the ones that you see, because our products are so affordable straight off the back. We'll just say that now. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I've already got people saying, when's the advent calendar coming out? When's the I want it, I want it. I'm like, okay, hold your roll, it's coming soon. So yeah, we've definitely got a belter there for the Christmas season, and I don't know what else they've got up the sleeve for it, but I'm sure we're gonna have lots of stuff coming in November. So shall we give them some simple sales strategy tips now, Sam?
Yep, do you want me to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right, okay, so I have tried to make this into probably 5-10 minutes, because usually I could talk about each of the section for about 30 minutes, but this week we want to just keep it quite simple, and each week go that little bit more in depth. We don't want to overwhelm you, we just want this to be pretty much the basics, okay? If I'm telling you how to suck eggs, then I'm sorry, but hopefully you'll get a few little golden nuggets, a few little reminders, because sometimes I know myself, once you've been in this industry for a while, sometimes you can overcomplicate things and you just forget the basics. So I've actually wrote down bullet points because if you know what I'm like, you know that I go off on a tangent and I'll end up on here for about 3 hours. So, right, here we go. Grab your notepad, pen and paper. So first of all, before you even start promoting these products, is know who you're selling to. Now, there's such an easy task to do because people are like, I don't know my audience. I don't know who I'm selling to. I'm like, well, ask them. Get on your stories, get on your social media and ask them. Simple way to do this is do a poll. Ask them, ask your followers, are you male or female? What age range are you in? It could be like maybe age 20 to 30, 30 to 45, 45 plus. Knowing that age range is like essential. The next one, like you can actually do it like product focus. So what I mean by this, the next one could be a skincare question. Do you suffer from any of the following? Acne prone skin, fine lines and wrinkles, dryness, rosacea/redness. Please tell me if I'm going too fast. The next one, it could be a hair care one. It could be, do you suffer with slow hair growth/hair loss? Do you suffer with a dry, itchy scalp? Do you suffer with dry hair? You get my gist. The wellness one, there's quite a lot that you could go into for this one, but here's just a couple of ones. Like you could just ask, do you suffer with appetite control? Example, are you constantly Hank Marvin? Do you always eat your kids' leftovers? Because I do, that's me. Do you suffer with digestive issues? Are you menopausal? Do you suffer with period pains? Because we have obviously a solution to all of their problem. Now I know this is really, really simple, but if you, fatigue, do you suffer with low energy? Like there is so many questions that you could ask, but that is just a couple because I honestly could be here all day. So right, once you know who your people are and what they actually want from you, this is when you can tailor your content around all of them. Because I'll write this down if you want, don't worry, and I'll send it out to everyone because I've got examples screenshots, so please don't worry if you didn't manage to write that all down, okay? I've got it all in my phone and I'll send it out to you all. So because if you try to sell to everyone, you're going to sell to absolutely no one, because people don't buy an amazing product like of you like this. Like I know I've just got a pen, I'm really sorry, this is my daughter pen. But people don't buy a product because you've just taken a really beautiful picture of yourself holding the Aloe Glow. Yeah, like people, unless they know what it is, do you know what I mean? Like people don't buy that. And I find where we do go wrong, I used to be really bad for this in my last company when I first joined, was I would spend so much time creating amazing pictures. I would put the bloody product next to a flower pot or the Christmas tree, or I would create like these amazing pictures, but I wasn't actually selling a solution to anyone's problem. And I was looking at my social media and I'm like, I'm creating amazing content. Why is no one actually buying from me? Okay. So what to do as well is, as Katie was saying, I know I'm kind of just going back over what she said. So now you know what the problems are, right? We have got, well, what problems they might have. We have got so many products. How the hell do you choose what product to promote? Easy. The ones that you're going to use yourself. Pick 3 to 5 products, okay, that you are going to use every single day. Every single day. Well, maybe not every single day. Like, again, like I've probably got 3 core products and then another couple on top of that that I use that I probably don't show every single day, but my 3 core products I show nearly every single day. Get to know them, okay? Now, you don't need to be a professional knowing like absolutely everything, but for example, right, say you're posting about the Aloe Glow, right? Here's you with your Aloe Glow. Like you could say that it's an anti-inflammatory. Why do people care if something's anti-inflammatory? So my audience, I am, sorry, what did you say?
I said I do. I want all the anti-inflams, please, thanks.
You see, some people, yeah, Amy does for her face. Sorry, Amy, everyone will just be looking at you now. Bless her. Um, so, see, now you put me off. So, yeah, the anti-inflammatory. So, I sell a lot of Aloe Glow month in, month out, because I know that my followers have a condition like I do, endometriosis, polycystic ovaries, and from the get-go, I started using that. I was speaking about people seen my journey. I was showing pictures of how, like, when I had a really bad flare up, I would take that 24 hours later. So I sell this month in, month out, because I am selling a solution to those specific people. Okay, so be specific when you are talking about the product, okay? Like really think about, right, okay, so I have got, say, women who are over 45, are they menopausal? And look into the Aloe Glow. It just takes like 2 minutes to do a quick Google, or use the Farmasi US YouTube site. That is absolutely underrated. It has got nearly, maybe not every product, but our most popular ones anyway. They've got really short videos on the products, what they do, and what's in them, okay? So you don't need to be a professional, but know your 5 products, know maybe 3 ingredients, and what they do. This is also going to help your confidence, and it's going to help you talk about the product a lot easier as well. Because again, your confidence in the product is, I know this isn't written down here, but your confidence is what's going to sell as well. Because if you think about it, if you're showing up like this, so like, so I'm just making my Aloe Glow this morning, I love it, it tastes amazing. Or you're showing up like, oh my God, guys, I'm just making my Aloe Glow this morning. Oh my God, I just started my period yesterday. I was in agony. I took my Aloe Glow and within so many hours, the pain was literally gone. There, do you see the difference? Obviously, please don't say it's helping your periods if it's not. I'm just using this as an example. Don't take that as gospel. So the next thing I want to touch upon is, although I'm saying get to know your audience, pick 5 products, get to know those products, that not every single day, you don't need to be on your social media every single day saying, okay, so here is the chicory coffee. Chicory coffee does X, Y, and Z. Here's a before and after. Oh, and I'm just making my Aloe Glow and it does X, Y, and Z. Like, you don't want to look like a Spamela Anderson, okay? So I'm just... Sorry, I say that all the time. So one of the best ways to sell is to sell without actually selling. So I'm just going to give a couple examples. Don't worry, I'm not going to be long. Here's just a couple examples on how you can do this and into your daily routine, okay? Because that's the key. You could be making your morning coffee, you could have your phone sat there, you could be whatever you're making in the morning, okay? Your wellness drink. You could be making that and you could be talking about something completely different. This is what I do probably 5 times a week, because I use so many products that I will be chatting about something else. Like today, I was putting my makeup on, I was using the products, but I was talking about my daughter. And what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to then, yeah, just like talking to your friends, that's what I do, like I'm a chatterbox. And then tomorrow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually talk about the product that I'm using. So another example I'll probably do tomorrow, I might be doing my mascara and I'll be like, oh my God, guys, see this mascara here? Did you know this actually contains castor oil? So it's actually helping my lashes grow. There, that's just providing a tiny little bit of value. And what I'll do is when I'm doing it is I'll have one eye, nothing on, and one eye with it on. And that's me kind of selling without selling. Does that make sense? And then the next day, I could be doing my makeup again and I'll maybe show someone else's before and after picture. So I'm showing me using the products every single day, but I'm not overloading people with too much information. So although I am saying, yes, get to know those 5 products, yes, get to know what they do, their ingredients, and why they're important, but please, please do not overload your followers, do not overload your social media. Yeah, create intrigue, exactly. Like, see when I first started taking the gummies, people were like, what's that you're eating? What's that you're taking? Like, I actually want my audience to actually message me and ask about the product rather than me coming in and being like, blah, word vomit, and people thinking, Jesus Christ on a bike, like, what is she talking about? So I know this is really, really simple, but I feel like we overcomplicate it. So get on your stories, show you using the product and chat about something else. This is just going to get you more confident as well, showing up using the product, because a lot of people I speak to, they're like, oh, I don't want to go on my stories showing me using the product. I don't know how to sell it. I'm not sure. I'm like, did you make coffee this morning? Yeah, right, okay, well, set your phone up, make your coffee. What are you doing today? Tell your audience. Like, are you taking your skincare off at night? You can set your phone up. You could do like, oh, well, if you want to do that. Maybe don't do it in the shower, like you don't want to be doing nudes or anything. How do people actually do that? Like when they're washing
Do
their
you know
hair?
what, ladies? I'll tell you now, you get a lot of views. You'll get a lot of views. I mean, I have there's a girl in my community called Libby. She has the most beautiful, she's probably on, she has the most beautiful, long, gorgeous hair, and she manages to do it in the shower.
Does she?
She manages to do it. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm worth it and all of that. She just flings her hair around. She looks bloody fantastic. So, but yeah, you know, you don't need to put any boob shots in or anything
Yeah.
like that, ladies. There are ways to do it, you know, where you're not going to lose your dignity online.
Yeah.
Um, she just
Oh,
does shots of
yeah.
like you'll see the bottle with all the water on, and then she all she's doing is pouring the solution into her hands, and the video is doing that, and then she goes close up to the hair while she's forming it, and then she flicks her hair around like that, and it's all done and blown and gorgeous and bouncy. So there's ways that you can do it, little parts of it in the shower,
Yeah.
showing the product off well, and where you use it without obviously being naked.
Yeah, okay. Well, I known me that I would end up putting it up and someone would be like, Sam, by the way, did
You've
you
got a nipple
notice?
hanging out.
Yeah, exactly. I probably wouldn't notice. So yeah, that kind of concludes. I know that some of them are so, so, so simple, but I feel like we overcomplicate it. We get in our own heads, and yeah, you just need to get out there. Just pick 3 to 5 products, just 3 to 5. Start getting on your stories and talk about something else.
Yes, love, love, love. And also
That
just thinking about
helps.
that seasonal stuff that we spoke about. Now,
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you mentioned about that curiosity thing, because honestly, curiosity kills.
Yeah.
It kills women. They're like, "Oh, Sam, tell me more about that. Like, what is that you're putting in your mouth?" Like, they want to know. Like, we're just nosy as women. We want to know. And that is a good way for you to attract people to you, to then be able to connect with them and give them the information. You know, dangle the carrot sometimes. You don't have to be a world of knowledge on every single product. You just need to know the benefits, dangle the little carrot, and they will come to you. You want to become the hunted, really, over time. So one thing that I do, and I want to get, I will give you this if you want it. When a new product comes out, as a community, we do a 7-day curiosity campaign. So, and that is it's generic, and it can be done for any product that you want to introduce to your social, because it's a good way of seeing whether you've even got an audience for it. Do you know what I mean? If you dangle the carrot and no one's catching, dangle the carrot and no one's catching, you're like, oh, maybe that's not going to work for my audience. My niche market are not really interested in that. So curiosity campaigns are gold, and you want to be doing them for every product moving forward. So if you do want access to my 7-day curiosity campaign, I'll send it you. And then at least then you've got it for future products. It might be good to do it for the advent calendar, you know, where you like, because the first picture would be like a picture of it just slightly, but it'd be like blurred out so you can't see what it is. Do you know? And then you are saying, oh, I wonder what this new product is. You know, like, and you kind of dangle that carrot through a 7-day campaign. So that's really good. Now, one thing that I do want to just touch on before we wrap up and give you your exposure challenge for the next 7 days is I want to touch on content, because I know Sam's touched on it just a little bit there. I have a content cheat sheet that I think will really help you with not just being, like Sam said, the walking billboard, for every product. You know, you just product, try sell, 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 sell. I'm going to teach you a cheat sheet that I do with every new beauty influencer that comes in, that just helps them understand the different content they could be creating to get three things are the most important thing when you're creating your content. How can I attract people? Number one. How can I connect with people? Number two. And how can I engage? Because do you know what? I wish this industry was called relationship marketing rather than network marketing, because the one that makes the most relationships and has the most conversations wins in this industry. So we want to be connecting on a deeper level with people. We need to be attracting, but is our content attractive enough, or are we just bang, 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 bang with our posts and not really putting any sort of value or amusement or, you know, emotion to our content? So are you ready for my cheat sheet? Let's go. So it's scale, ladies. SCALE. So we're going to start with S. S
Oh my
is
God. Is this an
S.
acronym?
Yes, baby. Yes,
Oh,
baby.
yes. Sorry. Love these
So
guys.
S is for seen, ladies. What content could you be creating that's going to help you be seen? Now, I'm going to give you sort of an example. It would be trending content. So, what I would advise you to do is go follow three people that have a similar niche market to you. So, for example, my niche market is mums. My niche market is mums with 3 children or more, busy households. I'm also niche market women who have got children with autism. Okay. So what I do, ladies, is I follow three people that are in those niches and they are at the top of the game. Okay. They have got big followings, big interaction, they're doing the do. And I'm a firm believer, if something works for one person, it can work for all. So what I always do when I'm creating my content for the week is I look at their profiles and I'll say, oh, I like that. I can incorporate that into what I'm doing. I'm not creative all the time. You know, my house is mental most of the time. I normally have a kid hanging off my neck. It's crazy, you know, and I don't have a lot of time to think up of ideas for my content. So I have a look sometimes at what they're doing and I think, right, how can I add my own personality on that and bring that into my content? So that's what I do anywhere, Carla. It could be people on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. Just somebody who inspires you, really, who's in the same niche as you, that maybe is promoting similar products to you if they're promoting products, to give you ideas on what content to create when you're not feeling as creative. Okay. So to be seen is trending, ladies. So reels, posts, stories that are getting a lot of interaction and you know, is getting a lot of viewing. That's what I would see as something that is seen. C is credibility. What content can you put out that's not only going to give you credibility as a beauty influencer or a wellness influencer, but what's going to give you credibility for pharmacy as well? You know, what content could you be putting out? So, for example, I've been doing a bit of a series in my reels at the moment, 10 reasons why you should partner with Farmasi. And I'm going through all of the credibility of Farmasi and I'm getting a lot of traction on that. I've had a lot of people join because of those posts. Because if you're not talking about these things, people will not know. They just think that you're selling mascara online or you're selling, you know, something online because, you know, now we do live in a social world where when you're on social media, the likelihood that someone's going to try and sell you something is really high now, especially on TikTok. So let's be creating content that's going to give you credibility, that's going to level up your social media, that's going to allow people to take you more seriously and the brand more seriously because we want to build brand awareness. And also, what have I got on there? That's it. No, that's it. Credibility. things that are going to boost you as a beauty influencer and boost Farmasi, because that's a brand that you're partnered with long term, right, ladies? We're not here for the short term, we're here for the long haul. So yeah, we want to give Farmasi that credibility that they deserve, and the only way they're going to get that is from us. So A is for amusing. Now, I'm not saying you've got to be, the next Peter Kay on social media if you've not got that sort of personality. What I mean by amusing is a lot of people who come onto social media now come on because they want to be entertained. They want to come on and be entertained. They want that light-hearted viewing. Like, for example, my partner, I'm sick and tired of him, to be honest, sends me reels 20 times a day, right? And they're always Britain's Got Talent, American's Got Talent, or singers or whatever. He sends me about 10, 15 every day. Oh my God, listen to her voice. Oh my God. That's light-hearted content. Something that somebody's going to go on and they can sit there and scroll all day long looking at your newsfeed. So what could you be bringing to social media that's a little bit light-hearted and just pulls your personality across? That's what light-hearted content is, okay? If you're a good singer, let's be hearing your voice, ladies. Do you know what I mean? If you're a good dancer, get out there and start dancing. Nina Cockle does it really well, one of my girls. Like, bring your personality out and get that light-hearted content out, because it's the light-hearted content that is going to get you the most results, trust me. You're going to get the most followers from that, the most interaction from that, and the most engagement. All right. So L is for lifestyle, life, real life stuff, Don't have to be professional and credible and all of those things all the time. You do need a mixed bag of all of these off the cheat sheet. So your life is sort of showing what it's really like to be an influencer behind the scenes. Would be a bit of life, wouldn't it? I know Sam does this really well with showing autism, like I do, what it's really like living in a house of chaos. That's real life, showing people behind the scenes of what it's like living in your home, showing all of that and not being afraid to show the ups, downs, and sideways that life brings, because actually it's that emotional connection with the life where people will connect and relate to you instantly with those posts. All right. So share that life and share that lifestyle. And then E is education. Education. And ladies, we do need to know about our products. We do. We need to know what ingredient helps what and what ingredient provides a benefit, because that's how we sell. If we can find a solution to somebody's problems, that can potentially be a sale. But you're only going to know that if you do a little bit of research, like Sam said. Sam said, do your research. You don't have to be a bag full of knowledge per thing. But if there might be that one ingredient that does something, that it does something and it solves that problem. You share it and everybody's eating out of your hand for that product because you've explained what it actually does. So just learn a little bit, about the products that you are selling, whether it be your passion products, your flagship products, or your beauty and health routine products. Just 3 to 5, get it out on social media over the next 30 days and see what sticks. And if I could give you any tips, if something's not working, because by now you're probably seeing L-carnitine's not working, you pull that out, okay? And you put something else in its place. Take it out, put something else in. That's one thing that I've always been taught. Don't keep doing the same thing if you're not getting the results. We've got to plan, do, review. Plan it, do it, review it. Every 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. If something's not working for that length of time, it's not working for your audience, pull it out, put something else in. All right. So that's it, ladies. Seen, credibility, amusing, i.e. light-hearted, life, and educate. You want a mixed bag of that every single week. Yeah. So people can get a real taste for you. If you're just credible all the time, they're gonna be like, oh God, she's banging on about Farmasi again. Oh my God. If you're just amusing, you're not gonna get the results. You know what I mean? you might get the following, but then you're not selling your products, are you? So can you see how all of it needs to be in your, you know, your daily and your weekly and your monthly content creating? Okay. So do you want to add anything to that, Sam?
No, I just bloody love that. Like, oh, like I love an acronym and just everything you've said there. I'm like, that's what I kind of do on my TikTok anyway. And I'm like, just, yeah, that there is going to be an absolute game changer. And I am going to take this throughout all my career. So thank you so much. Like, yeah, love it so much.
It's a belter. It's a belter. And I think when you're bringing new people in that have never done the industry before, you need that simplicity when you're training them. And I know you've probably all felt the same. You know, if you even if you've brought one person in, it's like, oh my God, what do I do to help them get started? Because content creating is a bloody minefield.
Yeah.
They just need that simplicity of, you know, don't overcomplicate it. 3 to 5 products, get it on your face, get your own testimonials, and get it out there on your social media. Here's a little, you know, content sheet, cheat sheet that'll help you with creating content that's not just going to be product, 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 because nobody likes to be sold to either. That's what you're coming up against. So even though we're selling online, people genuinely don't like to be sold to. So if you come across too spammy pammy, like Sam said, then they're not going to buy from you. So, you know, you've got to kind of learn what works for you, and you'll only know that over time. So, what do we think, ladies? Has this been good or what? What are you saying? What are you saying? I think it's been a cracker myself. What we're saying in the comments, I can't see anything because I've put this screen on now. Can everybody see this?
Yeah, I can't wait for next week already.
I'm the same. So, ladies, we are going to set you every single week a 7-day challenge. Okay. Because I think we'll all agree that we could be doing a little bit more, couldn't we? We could be a little bit more consistent. We could be using the right sales strategies to get the right results. So, one thing that I do know is that we're not exposing ourselves. Sorry, I know it sounds ridiculous that, but we're not exposing ourselves online as much as we should. Okay. We're not exposing the brand and the products that we love as much as we should. And we've got this, I don't know what it is. I think when you've been in the industry a long time as well, you know too much and you think, well, if I post too much, it's going to mess up my algorithms. Or if I post too much, people are going to get annoyed at me. Nobody's going to want to buy. But the reality is, the algorithm does work against us. And actually, if you're not posting enough, then you're not getting enough exposures. We live in a 7-second world now, which means if you don't capture somebody's attention in 3 to 7 seconds, they're going to scroll on by. So the more exposure that you put out and the different types of content you put out, the better your results in sales and sponsoring, ladies. And this is facts, okay? It takes 24 exposures on social media before somebody will buy it. It's called repetitive marketing. So if you are talking about everything in our brochure, you're not going to get anywhere because it's different product all the time. This is why Sam Gold 3 to 5 is a game changer. But do you think talking about those 3 to 5 products once a day is going to be enough, or 3 times a week is going to be enough? It's absolutely not. It's absolutely not. This is why these products need to be a part of your daily routine. It's something that you can put on or take every single day so that you're getting those exposures to then get the sales. All right. So what we're going to do with you over the next 7 days till our next call on Wednesday is we're going to give you an exposure challenge. I want you to be posting at least 3 times a day. And I'm not saying on your stories, ladies. We need to be using our global pages, our news feeds, and we need to be using all tools that are available on the social media platform that you get the most results on. So if that is Facebook, amazing. If it's TikTok, amazing. If it's Instagram, that's fine. That's up to you. But I want you to do this exposure challenge on at least one platform. If you can, if you've got the confidence to do it on multiple, amazing. But let's master one. So you're going to be posting at least 3 times on that global feed. Some of you are going to be like, don't want to do it. Got to be done. And we're going to be posting product, opportunity, and lifestyle. Okay. We're going to go with 3 out of the 5 ways. Okay. So you can see here, you've got your introduction and your storytelling. Okay. So day 1, your product is going to be share a personal story about how this product, so whatever the product is, has impacted you or someone close to you. Focus on why it's a must-have. Use a reel or a TikTok to explain the benefits in 15 to 30 seconds. And then it also gives you a call to action. DM me if you want to know more about why I love this product. And that's what you're going to put on the reel, or that's what you're going to put on your social media if you're doing a post or a live. All right. Then you've got another one for opportunity. I'm just going to go through one day so you can see how it looks. Opportunity. Introduce your business opportunity. Create a story or post that highlights how joining your team changed your life or someone else. Focus on the emotional connection. Call to action. Drop a fire emoji if you're ready to change your life like I did. And then lifestyle. Share a day in the live post or a quick reel showing your morning routine. Oh, I like that. Oh, I do like that. Including how your business or product fits your life. Make it relatable behind the scenes. And your call of action is curious about how I balance my life and work. Let's chat. So you've got everything that you need to be able to, the 3 things that I said are the most important: attract, connect, and engage. They are the 3 things that you want your viewers to do with you. And that's what this is going to do. So over the next, and sorry, I've only showed you this one, but I have got 2 for you. 1 second. I'll show you this one. Yeah. So there you go. You've got day 1 to day 3 and day 4 to day 7. So you're fully covered for the next 7 days. Who's excited? I'm excited. And me and Sam and Amy are going to be doing this as well, ladies, because, what is it? Teach what you preach, preach what you teach, whatever, which way around it is. We would not tell you to do anything that we don't know works and that we're not willing to do ourselves. Fact. Exposure is what's going to get you the sales and sponsoring. Exposure is what's going to get you out there, okay? And help you put all of this that you're learning in these sales training into action, because the only way that you can get the results is if you're taking the action. It's all right sitting on here for an hour, soaking it all in and thinking that was bloody amazing training, but then not putting it into play. And that's why we're doing this challenge with you, because we're going all out action from straight tomorrow. Boom, we're going in there. We're not messing around. We're straight in. Okie dokie. So that's it from me. Sam, do you want to add anything?
No, I just can't bloody wait to do this. I'm so, so, so excited because, as you said, even I've done this before. I've sat on trainings and been like, yeah, oh my God, I love that. And then you go to bed and life happens the next day and you don't do anything that you said you were going to do the night before. So this is just going to ensure that we're going to get stuff done. So yeah, can't bloody wait.
Can't bloody wait. So the only thing that I would suggest is think about those 3 to 5 products as well, because if you know, right, I'm going to promote this, 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 and this, then you're going to know what your product posts are going to be for the next 7 days. Do you know, without scratching your head tomorrow and going, okay, so product post, what am I going to promote? Yeah, and remember what I said. I'm not saying you can't promote L-carnitine, but it is seasonal, unfortunately. And if it is all you're talking about, you're going to slow your roll with the selling. All right. That's just my experience over the 11 years.
Yeah. And can I just say, just before you all go, please remember that it's coming up to Christmas, and yes, we've got the gift sets, but the fragrances. Someone, this is quite funny. Someone else posted about the fragrances today, this customer, I've not actually really posted much about them. She was like, "Oh, Sam, I seen this other girl," and she screenshot. She was like, "She posted about the fragrances. Is that the company you're with?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Oh, can I order 4?" So she came to me from someone else. So please, please, please remember about the fragrances, because they do smell very alike, and they are all eau de parfum, and they can save a bloody fortune. So please, I know we've got the gift sets, but don't forget about the fragrances, because I know I always get perfume at Christmas. So yes, there's a list. There is a list.
Yeah, and also the cost as well. Like it's low entry. Do you know what I mean? If you want to get more customers, boom, 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 you know, for what's like the cheapest one, £15 or something. There's one for like 15 quid. That's just ridiculously cheap. It's crazy. And also, ladies, if you are wanting to get anything for your hubby, the masculine range
Oh yeah.
is phenomenal. The actual aftershave, like Lee's fully converted, fully. He normally has Tom Ford. It smells exactly like it, and that's like 200 bottle. This one's 30 quid. Like it's crazy. So yeah, definitely add to cart and definitely share that with all your, you know, all your mums, all your friends. You want to get the masculine aftershave for your chaps, put it in the little Christmas stocking. Do you know what I mean? Okay, ladies. Somebody keeps trying to ring me and I don't know who it is. Why is it coming through here? Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Can you hear it? Sam?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, I've never experienced that before, ever. Anyways, ladies, it's been a pleasure. The 7-day challenge I'm going to give to Sam and give to Amy, and they'll post that in the groups as well, so you've got access to it. Shall we use a hashtag when we're doing our post so me and Sam and Amy can have a look at you all doing your challenge? What shall we call it? Hashtag exposure challenge or what? Or shall we keep it even smaller than that? Farmasi UK? What do you
Yeah.
think? Sam, what do you think?
I'm not good at hashtags. Yeah. I,
No,
I was
neither
going
am
to
I.
say I was going to say hashtags exposed, but I thought no, we'll maybe get the wrong kind of people following us
Yeah.
and coming to us.
Oh,
Yeah, guys, what do you think in the chat? Because I think if we done Pharmacy UK, there would be hashtag millionaire, hashtag level up pharmacy challenge, Fab3 exposure, chat pharmacy. I like that one. Pharmacy UK teams. That's a good one. Pharmacy UK teams. What do you think?
Farmasi.
Hashtag leading the way. Oh my god, there's so many! Ah! Do the do. I like
Farmasi.
do the do.
Do the do. I like
Yeah, I
that.
like that.
Farmasi, do the do.
Yeah, hashtag do the do.
Hashtag do the do.
What
Let's
do
have
you guys
that
think?
one.
Do the do. I like that one. That's
I like that.
yeah.
I like it a lot. Right, that's us
Yeah.
then. That's us. We do the do. We're doing the do, ladies. Do the bloody do. Right, ladies. Au revoir. I'm going to bed now. I'm having an early night, and we will see you all same time next week for series 2, where we're going to go a little bit more intermediate with the sales training. Good night.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, girlies. Love you.
Bye.
Doodaloo.